Hi, this is Lady Juna, and today I want to ask you this very important question. Is the Lord your shepherd? If your answer is yes, then you have to agree if the following statements are indeed true. The Lord is my shepherd, thus I shall not want to do any of the following. I shall not have any other gods before him. I shall not make unto me any graven images or any likeness of anything that is in the heavens above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. I shall not bow down myself to them, nor serve them, for I know my Lord is a jealous God, visiting the iniquities of our fathers upon their children, unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate thee, but showing mercy to the thousands of us that love him and keep his commandments. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not take the name of the Lord my God in vain. I shall also not forget to keep his Sabbath holy. For in 6 days I shall labor and do all my work. But because the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord my God, I shall not do any work in it. I or my son or my daughter or my manservant or my maidservant or my cattle or any stranger that is within my gates. For in 6 days the Lord made the heavens and the earth, the sea and all that is within them, and he rested on the Sabbath day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the seventh day and hallowed it. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want to dishonor my father or my mother. For the Lord has promised that if I do, then my days shall be long upon the land which the Lord our God has given us. Again, the Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want to commit adultery. I shall not steal. I shall not bear false witness against my neighbor. Finally, I shall not covet my neighbor's house or husband or wife or his or her servants or anything that is thy neighbor's. People, we are living in earth's closing history. We live in an era where the sacred and pure religion of Jesus is mingled with worldliness. People, in a world that has become infested with so many false prophets, God's 10 commandments are our only safeguard against heresy. My brethren, let us seek to hide them, all 10 of them, in our hearts, because they are a perfect representation of God's divine character. Jesus admonished us in the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verses 9, chapter 17, chapter 5, verses 17 to 19, which says, Think not that I have come to destroy the law and the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these commandments and teach men to do so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall teach them and do them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. Again, in the book of Matthew, chapter 14, verses 21, We will admonish about the sacredness of God's commandments. It says, he that hath my commandments, and keepeth them, he it is that loveth me. And he that loveth me shall be loved of my Father, and I will love him and manifest myself to him. People, with all the adherence to God's commandments, there is no way that we can make it into heaven. Revelation chapter 14 verses 12 tells us that in the last day, Jesus shall say, here is the patience of the saints. Here are they which keep the commandments of God and have the testimony of Jesus Christ. People, this is Lady Jonah. And I want to again ask you, is the Lord truly your shepherd? If your answer is yes, because you have consecrated your life to God and have tried your very best to adhere to all of the Lord's commandments, then you can indeed say Psalms 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table for me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointed my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. My fellow brethren, until next time, I again return to my watch on the wall, to watch with wonder eyes as this horrifying drama unfolds. Remember, righteousness exalts a nation, but sin is a reproach to its name. I also would like to extend my sincere condolences to all the families and friends of the Orlando shooting victims. I wish the survivors a very speedy recovery. The Lord, while sojourning here on earth, was condemned for being the friend of sinners. Thus, we too, like Jesus, must abhor the sin, but love the sinner. Remember that Christ died for all of us to redeem us from the clutches of sin and death. Welcome with the sum of the beginning of sorrows. Amen.